r/confession. I sent a prostitute to my boss's hotel room. This was an accident and happened about 10 years ago. I had recently joined a Chinese-owned company in a fairly prominent position, and being the only white guy in the company, they liked to send me to trade shows in China to indicate that the company was definitely not Chinese. I was sent to Guangzhou to the Hotel Dongfan just around the corner from the convention center. Extraneous detail not really needed, but here to show this is genuine. Of course, with a convention center in a town with many visitors, the prostitute madams and agents were out in force. Most of the people handing out cards for whores were very young kids. Seriously young. They looked about 10 years old or younger. Often the only English they spoke was, "You'll buy it, so cheap." Every time I went out, I had kids pushing cards into my hands, into my pockets, or dropped into any boxes I was carrying. Most of the time, that was that. End of story. On my second to last day, I went out with the sole intention of buying presents for my wife and daughter, when, after the first shop, I was approached by an older madame who would not leave me alone. Every step of the way, she kept with me, encouraging me to buy it so cheap. Even my protestations that I was married and not interested was met with, "Your wife not here, you'll buy it so cheap." Eventually she said, "Tell me your room number, I said go to your room, just $200. Thinking this was the best way to get rid of her, I said, $200? Okay, I'm in room 1024, and then carried on shopping. Since this was a fake room number, and I had no intention of carrying out the transaction, I probably forgot about it. Next day, last day of the show, I was told the boss had flown to Beijing and I was needed to help a colleague collect some stuff from his hotel room. I walked with my colleague, dodging the kids with prostitute cards, back to the hotel, until I was standing outside my boss's room. Room 1024. I have never, ever dared ask or say anything to my boss about this. Only my wife knows this story, and so too do you. Too long didn't read, I accidentally sent a hooker to my boss's hotel room. Pretty much what it says in the title.